Game I played with the 85.9% accuracy. I had a queen sacrifice that got the job done. Let's get into it. Also, I beat a national master, but we both played so bad, not even worth showing, but I did beat another master. Then went pawn to e4, I go pawn to e6, d4 followed by d5 by me. And we go to the exchange French. Now, if you've seen my videos before, if you haven't, make sure you follow or subscribe. You will know that I love the exchange French. No, I hate the exchange French and love the advanced French. Like my favorite and least favorite, all in the same name. They go bishop d3, which I do not see very often, and here I go knight to f6. They go pawn to h3, bishop to e7, and knight here to f3, finishing kingside development, allowing them to castle. I castle myself, they castle, and I go pawn to h6. Now I was on a losing streak at this point, well, besides the master win, but that I played so bad it didn't even feel like a real good game. I play h6 to stop the bishop from getting here. I'm still trying to figure out where I wanted to go with the knight and the bishop, and I'm going c3, or no, c6 I believe. Yeah, c6 instead of rook over or knight or bishop. And I went here because I didn't like knight c6, bishop b5. Maybe that's fine, but I wanted to go against it. They go bishop here to f4. I go bishop to e6. They go rook here to e1, getting this open, semi-open e file. Oh, I guess it is an open e file. It's just bishops in the way, but there are no pawns on the file. And they're looking to finish queenside development with the next move. And I finished mine with knight b to d7. Now c5 is something I play eventually, but it came more out of desperation because after queen to b3 I offer a queen trade because there's not much going on, but they reject it with knight no, they don't reject it right now. They go knight b to d2, and I should say taking it for me doesn't make sense in this move. Maybe it does, and they've bar say I'm wrong, but I go a5. Yeah, taking it doesn't make sense. Oh no, they do reject it. Yes, I meant to say I rejected is right. I was like, they don't reject it. They reject it and not taking it, so they don't accept it. They don't reject it because they don't move their queen. But I go pawn to a5, they go knight into e5, which is fine because if you see, well, I went a5 to potentially push a4, and my queen is not hanging because of the knight here on d7. So they're trying to remove that defender, but my knights protect each other, so when they take on d7 like they do, I take back the knight that's on f6 currently. So I go a4 as I mentioned, although taking the queen here was better. They take the knight, I take with this knight, so I take with the queen, it is not a good position. I think I lose a pawn, because queen captures, pawn captures, knight captures knight, and then rook, pawn or rook captures the a pawn, they'll be up a pawn. So I take with the knight, so when they do decide to queen trade I could take back there. But they go queen here to c2, and here I go c5, which is the best move. I've actually had a similar position, so I knew this was a good move. They know it was the best, it just makes sense. There's a whole lot of block stuff and I want to chop at something on their position. But they go knight here to f3, I go pawn to c4. Now this was a overextension. Knight here to f6 was better. Now I saw this and I went against it because knight d5 looked like a great square for them, but as I'm looking at it, after they get there, there's just nothing to do. So this was a miss, and they just lose a pawn too, so bad all around. Bad decision making by me all around. But they go bishop f5 and another mistake, rook f to e8. I should have went a3. That's kind of funny. I thought about it, I was like, no, after b3 it does nothing, but it was the best move. However, they take, I take with the pawn, and they go queen here to g6. Now here, I thought I lost, but I found this move. This has to be a great move. Knight to f8. It's not even the best move. Wow. But I go knight f8, protecting and attacking the queen. They drop back, and I go king here to h7, trying to avoid losing the pawn on h6. They go knight into e5. I take the freebie, and they go rook over to b1. I slide my queen. I should have taken another pawn. It's kind of funny. I didn't do that because I was like, well, there's an attack on my king, but it was not good enough where I should have just taken material. But they go rook over. I drop my queen back, and they take the pawn on b7. I offer a rook trade as I just want to get to an endgame. But they go here rook c to b1. Now here, I was thinking about it, and I realized that taking the two rooks makes sense. So I do queen x b1, and then rook x b1, getting two rooks for the queen. They go king h2. I go rook here to b2. And they go knight into c6. Bishop to f6, avoiding it, although I could have blocked. And I go knight here, and we trade some more. I'm still winning. They go knight to e5. I take this pawn, and now I actually am losing here. If they would have went knight to d7. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, but they missed that luckily. And I go king to g8 forced, although I'm avoiding checkmate. If you can notice, king f8 would be mate in one after queen f7. They go back. They could have repeated, but after knight g5 I just take the pawn here and I'm sitting pretty. They go queen in here again, and they take here, which was a good move because it wins a pawn. If knight to g4 didn't exist, winning the queen on the spot, that's a check, undiscovered attack, or discovered attack. I chopped the queen, and that is game. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.